My God. Just singing to the goodness of Jesus Christ. My God. Did you hear what they said? Yeah. What's the highest praise? Good, amen. God. Did y'all feel that? It just reminds me that the presence of the Lord not only that, but the power of the Lord is here. Do you feel it? Do you feel change being broken? Do you feel as though you're coming out of bondage? And it's only because the presence of the Lord is here. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Use them.
Hallelujah.
Use them, Lord.
Hallelujah. Lord, we love you. Yeah, yeah. Lord, we love you. We really love you. Lord, we love you. Sing for your breakthrough. Lord, we love you. Yeah, Lord, we pray. Lord, we praise you. Can we say hallelujah one more time? Say hallelujah. Don't come on and bless the Lord. And worship God in the beauty of His holiness. He's everything to everybody. Thank you, Lord. Truly giving the honor, glory to the Prince of Peace. My foundation, my waymaker, my all and my all. To Reverend Avery, associate here at Mount Olive Baptist Church, Minister Edmund in her absence, Minister Woodson. We bless you. And to the executive ministry, God bless you. For those who are out in the congregation, members, friends, family, visitors, we just greet you in the matchless name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. It's not by chance that you're here today. It's not by accident, amen. You were summoned by the power of God to be right here for such as a time as this. We want to thank Cameron blessing us with the reading of our word. I want to talk briefly from the subject, a fortified foundation. A fortified Foundation. The Empire State Building is a 102-story skyscraper in New York City. Completed in 1931, the building is 1,454 feet tall from the street to the tip of its antenna. It's been surveyed that millions and millions of people walk by it every year and look up into the clouds to view its majestic appearance, its stone carvings, and its sheer magnitude. But allow me to tell you what they don't see. They don't see the 55-foot foundation below ground level. The foundation work began even before the old Waldorf Astoria Hotel was demolished on the same site. 2 12-hour shifts, consisting of 300 men each, worked continuously to dig the 55-foot deep foundation. Small pier holes were sunk into the ground to house the concrete footings that will support all of that steel work. The work had to be perfect because the foundation would have to support a combined 10 million pounds when the building was finished, or 18,000 pounds per square inch of steel and stone. Can I tell you that a great building needs a strong and deep foundation? The text from our Hebrew writer is that kind of foundation. The words of our text for today are the deep foundation for the building of a very great prayer. In verse 21 of our text, the writer is about to ask his readers for nothing less than a complete and thorough submission to the will of God. He is about to ask each and every one of us to be perfect in every good work and to be well-pleasing in the sight of God. So as we read it, we wonder how he could expect such a far-reaching goal from our staying lives. Isn't it too much to ask of us? Is it, if we look at ourselves, but we are not the foundation for this prayer? You ought to trust me when I tell you that every great prayer needs a firm foundation. His prayer's foundation and our prayers must be built on the same 3 bricks: the God of peace, the risen shepherd, and the everlasting covenant. First, the God of peace. It sounds like a benediction for our tumultuous lives. How many of y'all want peace? We all need peace. We all expect peace. Because peace is the unshaken ground that holds us fast when everything else is going belly up. The writer may have been addressing the early Christian church with its agitations at the adjustment of the collapse of their familiar system of religion, because we know that there were divisions among them. Every now and then in God's house, we find ourselves operating in division. Am I right about it? But even though we might sometimes seem to be divided, it doesn't mean that we really have to be divided.
True.
We can still come to a sense of unity, a thought of agreement, even when the house seems to be divided. Because you got to understand, everything is not going your way. I ain't getting no amens, but that's all right. But how are the saints were supposed to be good if they were no longer required to make sacrifice as lambs and goats? How could they atone for the sins if God no longer required it? It's all the more reason for this prayer's great foundation. The God of peace, to remind them that he alone is able to keep us from falling and to present us faultless before his throne of grace. I come this morning to magnify the goodness of God by informing you that there's only one way a person can find peace, and that is by being good. Nothing else can secure our tranquility, our harmony, our serenity like being good. And being good requires something.
Go ahead.
Being good requires submission. Submission not to me, but submission unto the God of peace. If you want to be good, you need the God of peace. Without him, we're going to all fall. No one teaches a bird how to fly. No one teaches fish how to swim. No one teaches a duck how to quack, a dog how to bark, and a snake how to bite. And nobody teaches a man how to sin, because sin is our brand and it's our label.
Go ahead.
And if we want to be good, the place is to start with the God of peace. And if we have the God of peace, his peace will be shed abroad in our hearts. And when the foundation is the God of peace, we will not be likely to find evil attractive. If the foundation is the God of peace, our affections will not become poison. If the foundation is the God of peace, our imaginations will not become corrupted. Our character will not be damaged. Only if the foundation is the God of peace, our testimonies will not become tarnished and our soul will not become scared. Yet the God of peace is the great foundation for the writer's prayer for our perfection. Don't you know what it says in Philippians 4:7? And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, shall keep your heart and your mind through Christ Jesus.
Amen.
Colossians 3:15 declares, and let the peace of God rule in your hearts, to the which also you are called in one body, and be thankful. You don't understand that when I'm going through things in my life, I don't have to quarrel with you. I don't have to be in resistance to you. The only thing when things are going on between you and I that really don't seem right, why can't we just come together and fall on our knees and go to the God of peace and ask him to deposit peace into our spirits? Oh, I know I'm right about it, because some of y'all in here, somebody did something to you 15 years ago. Oh, it's tight, but it's right. And you still holding on a grudge. Well, how can God forgive you if you haven't forgiven that individual who... Second, the risen shepherd. Your second brick, your second foundation is the risen shepherd. If the God of peace can bring Jesus Christ up from the grave, imagine what the risen shepherd can do for us.
My God.
On Christ, the solid rock I stand. All of the ground is sinking sand. The Hebrew writer calls Jesus the great shepherd, perhaps to set him apart from the leaders of Israel. Oh, certainly there is no comparison, but what can we expect from a great shepherd? Christ, as the good shepherd, gave his life for the sheep. But as a great shepherd, he arose from the dead. Somebody ought to be glad about it. Amen. As a great shepherd, we can expect that when he touches us, we are instantly made whole. Amen? Because Christ imparts his life to his people. He removes all the stumbling blocks to our perfectness and assure us of the triumph we so desperately desire. But all we have to do is trust him. We have to trust him to bear our burdens. We have to trust him to ease our pain. We have to trust him to be our sure foundation. And can I tell you that trust is a valued character trait often lacking in today's world. We have to learn to trust God in every circumstances. We have to learn how to trust God in every area of our lives. Because Proverbs 3 and 5 declares, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to thine own understanding. Reverend Avery, when I was a little boy, coming up in an old wooden church, Mars Hills Baptist Church. Mama Neal, Auntie Neal, all of them used to sing a song, and Sister Vincent, the song went like this: I would trust in the Lord. I would trust in the Lord. I will trust in the Lord until I die. So if you know the name of the Lord, then you must trust him because he never. Trust him because he never. Trust him because he ever. Trust him because he never will leave you nor forsake you. I'd rather trust in God than put my trust in $10 million because I know it's God who's going to see me through. Listen, if you will. When you plant a seed in good soil, it grows. First the root, then the stem, and finally the flower. All the ingredients for success are in the seed. And the same is true of your faith. When Christ plants his seed in your good soil, there can be no shortcomings. There can be no failure. Because the great shepherd, he is still in control. If he is your sure foundation, every step you take, every spiritual brick you lay, every prayer you lift to the heaven will find its way to the throne room, and your life will flower with good. It's going to flower and prosper with the goodness of God's gifts and his grace, the goodness of his miracles and his mercy, the goodness of his help and his love. When we accept Christ as our Savior, it's like exchanging pebbles for pearls. When we accept him as our Savior, it's like exchanging dirt for diamonds. When we give our hearts to him, he gives us his seeds to us that we might be good, not only good, but that we might praise him, that we might glorify him, and that we might walk in the light as he is in the light. No wonder the Hebrew writer made the risen shepherd an essential part of our foundation for perfectness. But there is one more essential brick to fortify our foundation. It's the everlasting covenant. Here's the best part of this foundation. Don't you know that God is under obligation to himself? Don't you know that God is under obligation to us as well? To fulfill his promise to our trusting soul. You see, when we have his word, a word that cannot be broken, because he said, I will write my law on their inward parts. I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Now, this is God's promise to every man, woman, boy, and girl on the face of this earth. God says, you can trust me because my covenant with you is written in my own blood. The God of peace that brought again from the dead our Lord Jesus that great shepherd of the sheep, through the blood of the everlasting covenant. Why would Christ have died on the cross of Calvary unless it was to bind the contract that would take away our sins? But there is more. Erasing our sin is not all that this everlasting covenant promises. When Christ removed our tainted, sinful blood through his sacrifice, he also replaced it with his blood to give us new life and to give us new meaning.
Thank you, Lord.
And it is this blood that empowers us to perfection. How firm a foundation. The God of peace, the risen shepherd, and the everlasting covenant. You can't change that. You can reject it, but you can't change it. Because it's order when it comes to God. The God of peace, the risen shepherd, and the everlasting covenant are a threefold cord that cannot be broken. They form a foundation that is able to bear up under the weight of our loftiest hopes. As we plant the steel girdles of each season of our lives, from childhood to adulthood to our twilight years, this sure foundation is the only foundation that will hold fast. Can I tell you, only what you do for Christ will last? So there's just no sense building on a shaky foundation. Your baptismal certificate just proves you got wet. Your church contribution just proves that you support the church. Your church letter just proves membership, not discipleship. So I've come to encourage you today. You can fortify your foundation right now by leaning on his everlasting arm, by trusting in God's precious promise. You can believe God's grace is sufficient. You can build your hope on nothing less than Jesus' blood and his righteousness, because he is the risen shepherd of the God of peace. He is at the center of the everlasting covenant. Don't fix your eyes on the carnal. Don't fix your eyes on material things. Don't fix your eyes on the world, but fix your eyes on Jesus Christ, your sure foundation. Check your foundation and build your hope on things eternal. Jesus, he is my rock. He's my salvation. He's my all in all. He is everything. Not some things, but Jesus is everything to me. You don't quite see it yet. When I'm hungry, he's the bread of life. When I'm lonely, he's my comfort. When I'm stressed, Jesus is my peace. When I'm worn out, weary, and sad, Jesus is my rest. When I'm empty, he's my supply. When I'm hurt, he's my healing.
Go ahead.
When I'm confused, he's my wisdom. When I'm lost, he is the way. When I'm restless, he is my trust. When I'm broken, he is my repairman. When I'm bound, he's my deliverer. And when I'm singing, Jesus is my song. When I'm preaching, Jesus is my message. When I'm praying, Jesus is my authority. When I'm worshiping, Jesus is my God. I will trust in the Lord. I will trust in the Lord. I will trust in the Lord. want to give you an opportunity to stand on your feet,
My man.
to accept this rock,
That's my pastor.
Jesus Christ. We're opening up the doors of the church because we don't want one soul to be lost. How many of y'all know it's not about us? It's all about Him. If you don't know Him personally, if you haven't confessed Him as Lord of Lords and King of Kings, we want to give you this moment, this opportunity to come give God your whole totality. If you want to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, come. Come that He might make a way. Come that He might help you, revive you.